6 tips to help you buy an off-market property. Everyone loves the idea that they're buying a secret, and it's true. You feel as though you're getting the opportunity to inspect and negotiate for a property before the wider public sees it. Buying a property off-market generally involves purchasing a property that's not publicly advertised as it normally would be. A vendor, for multiple reasons, may have decided that they don't want to pay to advertise their property on the major property advertising websites, and they've engaged a selling agent to shop it around to their database, organise private inspections, and see if they can sell it that way. How do you find off-market properties? You need to be proactive rather than reactive when it comes to off-market opportunities. Firstly, start by calling or emailing selling agents in the suburbs that you're interested in. Let them know what you're interested in, and you will need to give them some indication of your budget. It can be a good idea also to periodically contact the agents and just remind them of your requirements. It can take a bit of time to actually find out the selling agents you should be reaching out to and chatting to, but generally speaking, you should be able to determine who they are, and they're always happy to chat to you. Secondly, there is a lot of rubbish in the off-market world. The off-market world is a much smaller world compared to the online world, and there's a lot of poor properties out there, just like in the on-market world. In many cases, there are no up-to-date photos of the property, so if the description and the position of the property looks okay, you are going to need to inspect it. Don't let your interest in the property be inflated just because it's off-market. Inspect it and then assess it like you would any other property. Thirdly, it may or may not be cheaper to buy an off-market property. A vendor's advertising costs may have been reduced or even eliminated by selling the property off-market. However, generally that doesn't mean massive discounts off their asking prices. Vendors often can have unrealistic expectations about the value of their property, and can sometimes be one of the reasons why the property is not being publicly advertised. It's probably even more important to do your research and due diligence in these cases. Doing your own independent research, understanding the local market, and finding recent comparable sales to determine the market value are vitally important. Don't rely on the comparable sales that the selling agent provides to you. 4, don't expect no competition. Don't make the mistake of thinking that you are the only party to have seen or have interest in that particular property. It is likely that the property has been broadcast to a whole lot of buyers, as well as buyer agents that are on the selling agent's database. 5, focus on the property. While it'd be nice to have a constant and steady flow of off-market properties coming across your desk, the reality is it doesn't matter where the property actually comes from. More important is to focus on finding the right property, and once you've identified your target property, get the negotiation strategy right in order to maximise your chance of successfully purchasing the property at the lowest possible price. Finally, buyer agents do have access to off-market property. Reputable and experienced buyer agents will generally have very large access to off-market properties. Selling agents email, phone and SMS buyer agents all the time to advise them of current and upcoming off-market opportunities. In many cases, they're actually pre-market opportunities. They also know which agents to contact when it comes to finding an off-market opportunity for a client. If you need any assistance buying an off-market property, please give us a call, 1300 500 555.